Well, a Hamilton Township man who doused his girlfriend in gasoline, then set his own house on fire is headed to prison.
That's right. The incident led to a 45-minute-long standoff with police. And as prosecutors said, this put countless lives in danger. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson was at today's sentencing. She's live in Lebanon with why the defendant said he did what he did. Karen.
Well, Ashley, at the center of Michael Birch's defense was mental health issues. He previously pleaded guilty to 6 felonies, including 3 counts of aggravated arson. Well, today his defense attorney says he suffers from bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. But like you said, prosecutors reminded the judge he put others in danger. With his hands in cuffs, 62-year-old Michael Birch waved to his family as he was escorted into court. He then stood before Judge Timothy Teep to speak for himself.
I am sorry, so sorry for what has happened. I couldn't deal with what was going on inside my head, and it was getting worse, and I just wanted it to stop.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into this topic right here. White man crashed out, 62 years old, sentenced to 21 years for, I think he just threw gasoline on the girlfriend, but he actually burnt down his house. I don't know if he burned her or not. We're going to get some more details. But first, we got to address the mental health issues of men. You know, nobody wants to talk about what men go through. I always see people talking about, you know, women's mental health, but we never talk about what men have going on in their heads, especially, you know, after men have been cheated on. Like I said, I don't know what the circumstances was with this issue or why he did this to the girlfriend and why he burnt his house down, but apparently he was going through some things. It sounds like, from when he was just talking to the judge, it sounds like that he does have some stuff going on in his head. But at the same time, us as men, you know, I'm not 62 years old, so I don't really know how a 62-year-old man mind is operating. But I do know how a 30, 40-year-old man mind is operating. And we gotta get some self-control, fellas. We got to control our emotions. We can't crash out like this, you know. 21 years at 62 years old, this man is going to pretty much spend the rest of his days in jail. Just off of, you know what I'm saying, just making these rash decisions. You know, I understand, you know, our mental health be off dealing with these women, man, but we got to control our emotions, fellas. We can't be doing stuff like this. This is insane. Let's get some more details, though, and see if we can get why he did this to the girlfriend and see if he actually burnt her up. I'm reacting to this in real time.
The only way I knew was to burn my house out.
As his home burned in March of last year, Birch stood in the backyard with a gun to his head before he was distracted by a police canine.
Yeah, he was definitely going through some things. If he had a gun to his head, I don't know if this woman cheated on him or stole his money or what happened, man. But I need some more details on this.
A police officer tackled me and got my gun away from me before I would have done something that was even worse.
At today's sentencing, Birch's attorney described a man unraveling, saying in the days leading up to the arson, Birch's mental illness got worse and he was self-medicating.
He had this delusional belief that his house was being used as a brothel when he was not there, and he was extremely paranoid.
Prosecutors reminded Judge Teep of the...
He thought his house was being used as a brothel? he thought the girlfriend was what? The ringleader? She was the head woman of the whole shit? Man, what? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. 62 years old. He probably had some stuff going on in his head, man. I don't know if this is old timers or what. I don't know how old people act when they have old timers, but I know I have been around men, especially older men, you know, who did have health problems and mental health problems and stuff like that. And don't know, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. He thought it was a brothel going on in his house. That's insane.
Number of lives Birch put in danger, including first responders and neighbors.
The winds were blowing so bad that day that the fires were blowing right up against their house,
Forcing the next door neighbors out of their own home, which was also damaged in the fire.
I am so sorry for what has happened.
And Birch also poured gasoline on his girlfriend that day, but in a letter to the court, she showed support for him, saying he's always been kind and generous, but is mentally ill. Judge Timothy Teep ended up sentencing Birch to 21 years in prison. Reporting live in Lebanon tonight, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.
Okay, well, apparently it wasn't her. She didn't do anything wrong, but we had to get the details. We had to get the details because, if the shoe was on the other foot and, the woman did something like this to the man and, ladies, they gon', well, what did he do to her? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I had to get the full story to see what was going on. So apparently it was just mental health problems. It was just some mental health issues that he was going through, man, and that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate that he going through this at 62 years old, and the judge sentenced him to 21 years due to the fact that he damaged other people's property. He set his own house on fire, which is already arson in itself. Even if it's your property, it doesn't matter who property it is. You burnt up your house, and then you cause damage to other people's property. Then you put people's lives in danger. You almost killed your girlfriend. You almost killed yourself. Yeah, man. I mean, I have to say that he deserved that. He deserved the 21-year sentence. He deserved. I mean, I don't really feel like he deserves to be in jail. I think that they should put him in some kind of mental institution or something lighter, man. He doesn't deserve prison because you can tell that the man is going through some things. You can tell he's not all the way mentally there. But y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame. Like these old dudes, man, having mental health issues, burning their house down, putting their neighbors' lives in danger. It's crazy. What's going on, my good people? If y'all want custom rugs for your home, your business, or simply just trying to get a gift for a friend or a family member, come holler at us at Rug and Style, man. We have some in stock, and you can also put your custom rug order in. We can do any design, any cartoon character, any team. We can do portraits, whatever size you want it. Just let us know. Follow us right now on all social media platforms at Rug and Style. The fastest way to get in contact with us is through Instagram. Send me a DM, send me your design and how big you want it, or you can click the link in my bio and go on our website and put your order in online. Follow us right now, Rug and Style, on all platforms. Let's get your custom rugs done today.